Let's do it. Oh boy, who should we be? Yeah, honestly didn't know who to pick there. And since we're going with the theme,
Come on now, let's go.
might as well. There it is, we got a match.
Being located in the Music City, this building has hosted a lot of great music acts since its inception. But this is what she was made for, NFL football, and that's what we have today in Nashville at Nissan Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Tennessee Titans. Very short kick taken right at the 20.
Oh my God.
And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
In the course of a game, we focus on the offense and the defense, and we give lip service to the special teams. It's way bigger than that. The third phase of any football team, and special teams provided the spark to begin this game.
That's enough.
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. Now before the second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Hurts. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
I don't see Norman trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Some trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Hurts sets up to throw it. And he'll be hit as he releases it.
It's all right.
That'll fall incomplete.
I'm quite sure that they envisioned a much better start to this game when they practiced all week, but they failed on that 3rd down play. That brings up 4th down, and they'll probably have to punt it away.
He'll send this up into the Nashville skyline, and it's a good one. It's a 4-yard return following a punt of 49. And the Titans will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he's got room. And he'll get this to the 22. So they began the play at the 11, and it's a gain of 11. 1st down. They had 3 tight ends in on that set, and they were really good at blocking for their running back.
And give them a lot of credit because in football nowadays, tight ends coming out of college often don't block very often. These guys have really developed into superior blockers, and that's why they use them in this formation so often.
Fletcher Cox there for the tackle. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They go play action with Willis. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster.
Oh, I said hold on.
You got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. 23 yards for the touchdown.
That was sick.
And the Eagles use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Running room at the 50. Look out. The 20. He will score. Touchdown, Tennessee. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. From just inside the 20, a short kick. They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, the football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive.
There he goes, left side. 20, 10, and all the way down to the 7-yard line.
He said wait, so I slowed up.
Yards rushing for him now as he's gotten the night off to a hot start. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. Touchdown. Jalen Hurts on target to Dallas Goedert. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Elliott now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter.
Did you not see the kicker?
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Take it in at the 3. Well, now how about this return? And all in all, a pretty solid return. He only got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
Got some cheat code.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, the goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
That good for 22 and a first down.
When they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football, and I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
First down carry for Henry. Give the tackle to Hassan Reddick.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. And the Eagles force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates are going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen.
Not bad at all, if I'm being honest.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. Here's Hurts to throw.
Oh, come on, dude.
He's got this almost to 40 before going out. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first. Back to throw here. Going deep here for Watkins. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Kevin Farley. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Here's Willis. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
Play action. Willis. And his throw here's incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Here's Willis now off the play fake. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
That was a user. Man user.
Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3
That's my
interceptions
3rd
in
pick
this
of the
ball
game.
game.
But there's a lot
Third
of
user
knowledge
pick
to
of
be
the game.
gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders, 34 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
And one boy quit. The
So
other
the
boy about to
turnover
quit.
sets it up, and then a touchdown run here on the ensuing play.
And Brandon, a lot of times you see teams take shots in the passing game on a quick change like this. They go right back and throw one for the end zone. Here they just called a running play looking to get a few yards, but he's able to work his way downfield and take it into the end zone. The end result, the exact same thing as going for it in the passing game.
A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and
we're
the
gonna blitz
right
everybody,
approach
man
and
up,
going after
everybody.
it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
That's fine.
Now it's the backup Tannehill. That's caught. Nick Westbrook-Akine with it. And he'll be brought down at the 27. On first down, Tannehill. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
A little bit.
And Charles, you know, it seems like sometimes when you fall down early, there can be a tendency there to try and get it all back in one fell swoop. And that time, that thinking leads to an interception.
And I believe you brought up a really good point there, Brandon, because you try and force plays, right? You try and get all back in one shot, just as you mentioned there. And you know you're going to need some big plays to get back into the game. But ultimately, you really can't force what isn't there.
Yep.
To throw is Sanders. Throwing to start the drive. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts on the move to his left. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Martin, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Throwing is Hurts. And this pass broken up. But the contact well timed there. And now
Man, I thought 4 people on me.
Here's Aaron Sipos out now to punt on 4th down. And this will be taken at the 13. A big kick, 50 yards that time with a return of 4. And it'll be Titan football. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. Boy, Charles, that is now 3 interceptions in 3 consecutive drives, and you can see he's just got a look of disgust and bad body language, understandably, as he walks off the field.
And I think it comes from the fact that he's not sure what he sees down the field, Brandon.
I tried to click on Quest.
He just can't read defenses. I'm not sure what it is, but that's why he's frustrated. Think about the defense right now. Every time they run on the field, they've gone from hoping to intercept a pass to expecting to intercept passes. Their confidence at an all-time high right now.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Hurts. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. A chance of wasting this great starting field position. A real threat. This is 3rd and long. They'll look to throw here.
Oh my God, dude.
And that will be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that
I had a
drive, but couldn't
tutty.
do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this one is incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on down.
Let's go now.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. Boy, the run on first down, a disaster as he's tackled well behind the line of scrimmage.
Did you hear the train?
Now, after the loss, he'll have to navigate a 2nd and 17. Willis. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
He doesn't. Hey, at least you could be like this kid. Doesn't have a complete pass.
Manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens.
Here we go.
On 4th down, Tannehill. Airing it out deep for Woods. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert.
No.
And they turn it over. What a real head-scratcher there. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. They'll throw now on the final play. And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles.
Do it. Just leave the session. Whoops.
Downtown between Brush Street and I-375. That's where we're located in the heart of Detroit at Ford Field, which first opened back in 2002. Tonight we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Detroit Lions. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Taken from about the 12. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
I thought my guy was in a completely different spot than I saw him running up the sideline. Break.
They start on the ground here at Sanders. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he's trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They go play action with Hurts. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even know he was trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense credit. Coverage was in knockdown mode everywhere.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Now back to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right. They're going on 4th down with Hurts. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he'll get into
didn't know that happened. Specifically called that play for that reason.
22 yards. And the Lions put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Pulls it in at the 13. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
You take the first one. Especially to a team that picks the fucking
Eagles
lines.
offense set to begin their next drive. As this offense gets ready here for this drive, Charles, you still wonder about that prior drive. Went for it on 4th down in their own territory, didn't get it, and then that led to a touchdown on the other side.
And I don't mind the aggressiveness. In fact, I'm usually a huge fan of it, but I just want teams to always weigh risk and reward. To me, too early in this game because reward just wasn't big enough to go for it there in case they failed. Now the pressure back on their offense to pick themselves up, and they gave the touchdown that was just given up.
14 yards there and an Eagle first down.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
This one out quickly to Watkins. So he stopped for no gain, and it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, you got me.
He's going deep for Brown. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
From the gun, it's Hurts. And this is caught by Watkins. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Even though she had some in the last play.
57 yards. And the Eagles are an extra point away from evening this one up. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts. Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Many speed limits out there, and off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner. No one doing
back.
Free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And in for the Lions touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown, 75 yards. And the Lions have taken the lead. Badgley on for the extra point. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
Yeah, we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. Finding space at the 40. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
That's all you gotta do. Okay. Now watch this. Take the slant.
It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. And the timing a bit off that time as Howard falls to the ground. Quez Watkins, the intended target. And now it's 2nd down.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Hurts. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from home. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
I saw this one with defensive eyes because even as he escaped the pocket and bought time, the coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down. Throwing it away, that was his only option.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And that's complete to Sanders. And he'll be brought down at the 27. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked up by a V2 Melifonwu. And the Lions are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. That was one I kind of saw coming, Charge. That free safety just hanging back there over the middle, waiting, and he saw that ball go in the air, and he jumped on it.
And I don't know why the quarterback didn't see that. That was just your standard cover 3, which means the free safety in the middle of the field, the 2 corners, and they divide the field in thirds. But when you have a free safety with rank...
He's got a man, complete! Touchdown, Detroit! Jamison Williams, 76 yards. And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Here's Badgley now to try to add the PAT. It's good, and it is now 21-7. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Pulls it in at the 13. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the play did on the last one.
Second down, back to Sanders. And he'll get about 3 up close to the 35.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
The offense on third down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll set up a throw. That's swung out wide to Sanders. Finding room at midfield. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Hurts. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
This is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Sanders. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. On 3rd down, they'll run it with Sanders. They find some open field here. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders, 37 yards. And the Eagles have got it back to within a score. The PAT good. It would draw him closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field. And that flag accepted.
Make sure they return this. Fuck their day out.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And nowhere to go. He only makes it to the 5.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
Now a 1st down throw. Gone. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field. It took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Goff. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
for Swift. Now Goff. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
He's put up numbers in this one by pushing the envelope a bit whenever he could with deeper throws. Well, let's put a little philosophy here. Some plays it works. Sometimes they're ready for you. And that time, they were on guard. Incomplete.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did incompletions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well. So after 3 drives that ended touchdown, 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 they get bogged down on drive number 4.
Yeah, I don't know how excited you would be on the other side of the ball that they finally didn't score. You know, you're happy, of course, but at the same time, did you have that much to do with it, or did they just get tired?
Maybe it's just a sense of relief at this point. And he fires one that's intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And a short kick taken. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes
Go to
down.
Brown.
Following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Safety back. Games they went back to him when his first ring was covered. Just unable to connect. So the play results in no game.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Here's Hurts to throw. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. Touchdown, Eagles. Miles Sanders as the first half is winding down. And the Eagles have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Elliott good on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. Well, he tries to force it in. And it's
I didn't step out. I didn't even step out.
And the Eagles are going to take possession here.
I was staring at my cleats. I didn't step out. Look at
Charles,
it.
So close to halftime there. You throw
Look
the
at the
interception.
replay.
Not
Look at
only
it.
that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 2020 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air.
Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
We scored 21 points in a minute and a half.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
You realize that?
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. Taken from about the 12. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
Sliding out of the pocket. And yet again, Goff is intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. Tough one there. First drive.
Oh my god. Yes, that is the end of this one.